Trump just came out and said churches are essential. That's all we need is leadership. The left saying churches aren't essential, you stay closed. Well, here's Trump stating the sky is blue. Here it is.
These are places that hold our society together and keep our people united. The people are demanding to go to church and synagogue, go to their mosque. Many millions of Americans embrace worship as an essential part of life. The ministers, pastors, rabbis, imams, and other faith leaders will make sure that their congregations are safe as they gather and pray. I know them well. They love their congregations. They love their people. They don't want anything bad to happen to them or to anybody else. The governors need to do the right thing and allow these very important, essential places of faith to open right now for this weekend. If they don't do it, I will override the governors. In America, we need more prayer, not less.
See, the rebellion is on, ladies and gentlemen. The real focus was the churches. The liquor stores, the topless bars, they're open, but not those damn churches. And so our whole show today is preachers launch rebellion against the deep state. Let's pull up the headline of the show, please. I forget the exact headline. It's begun. It's happening. The rebellion against the New World Order. The churches are saying no to being non-essential. That's on Infowars.com. That was the main engine of what we were doing. It's happening. Thousands of churches rebel against UN-controlled lockdown, which is directed, as the UN says, churches are non-essential. And then the National Institutes of Health picks that up. We're under UN control. You turn CNN on, and they tell you the UN runs things. The UN says hydroxychloroquine doesn't help. The UN says zinc sucks. The UN says you don't need vitamin C, oxygen, or water. Trump represents our dreams, our hopes, what we want. He is picking it up. That's why you've got to pray for Trump and then pray for how you want God to influence Trump. Because Trump's in the middle. We're here. God's up here. You can reverse it. We're here. Trump's here. God's there. And Trump knows that. He knows that. Trump knows that. Trump loves God now. Trump always loved God, but Trump now knows, look, when his wife, can we pull up Melania Trump reads the Lord's Prayer in maybe next segment? Because it's happening. This is a spiritual attack. And the Satan would not act like this. Satan would not say abortion's wrong. Satan would not try to open the churches back up. Satan would never do this. Here's the president just minutes ago.
At my direction, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is issuing guidance for communities of faith. I want to thank Dr. Redfield and the CDC for their work on this matter and all the other work they've been doing over the past, what now seems like a long period of time. Today, I'm identifying houses of worship, churches, synagogue, and mosques as essential places that provide essential services. Some governors have deemed liquor stores and abortion clinics as essential, but have left out churches and other houses of worship. It's not right. So I'm correcting this injustice and calling houses of worship essential. I call upon governors to allow our churches and places of worship to open right now. If there's any question, they're going to have to call me, but they're not going to be successful in that call. These are places that hold our society together and keep our people united. The people are demanding to go to church and synagogue, go to their mosque. Many millions of Americans embrace worship as an essential part of life. The ministers, pastors, rabbis, imams, and other faith leaders will make sure that their congregations are safe as they gather and pray. I know them well. They love their congregations. They love their people. They don't want anything bad to happen to them or to anybody else. The governors need to do the right thing and allow these very important, essential places of faith to open right now.
Here's the key.
For this weekend.
And if they don't.
If they don't do it, I will override the governors. In America, we need more prayer, not less.
And pause.
Thank you.
Did you just hear that? He's never said override governors. Back that up 20 seconds. The only way the federal government can override is if it is the First or Second Amendment or Fourth or Fifth and a few others. He's getting really good advice. If the states, like the states trying to say black people are slaves, no, the feds can override that. And if they say your church doesn't have a right to free speech, it's overridden. And I mean, he's getting good advice from Jay Sekulow and a few others now. This is hallelujah type news. First time Trump, like 4 years ago, was telling me how much he loved Jesus and telling me how much he loved God. And I thought he was patronizing me. He wasn't patronizing. There's no choice in this, ladies and gentlemen. You choose God or you choose eternal death. You think you're on this planet and have this consciousness, it's just some kind of damn game? You think it's about watching TV? And no, man, this is about your soul. I feel humanity's strength welling, and great challenges are coming, and it's going to look like we're losing. But in the end, we're going to win.